How's it going, everyone? So today we're going to talk about how long does it take to get bigger arms. Now, generally, there's a little rule you can go by to gain 1 inch on your arm. You need to gain around 10 to 15 pounds of body weight onto your frame. Generally speaking, if you have 10 to 15 pounds of muscle, that will be 1 inch of muscle on your arms. With that being said, how big of arms do you guys want to get? So the question, a subscriber did ask me how to get bigger, how long does it take to get bigger arms? Well, how much bigger do your arms want to be? Let's say you guys have 13-inch arms flexed. Let's say you want to get to 15-inch arms flexed. How long is that going to take? Well, to gain 2 inches on your biceps, that's going to be, again, 20 to 30 pounds. So how long will that take you? Generally, if you're a beginner, you should be adding 2 pounds of muscle per month. So in a year, that's going to be 24 pounds of muscle gained. Around that, generally it's a little bit lower than that because you don't do everything correctly. So again, 1 year, it will take you to get 2 inches on your biceps. Now that's for beginners. You really can't gain 2 inches on your arms. You can't go from 17 inches to 19 inches on your arm if you're an advanced trainee already. Generally, you could probably gain 1 inch, maybe in a year, on your arms. Some people are thinking, that's very low, that's really slow, what are you talking about? Think of it like this. How many people do you see out there in the world walking around with jacked fucking arms? How many people you see with 17, 18, 19-inch arms? I can tell you that I do not see very many at all, you guys. Again, right now at 179, I do have 17-inch arms. I just measured. You guys can see the biceps. You guys can see the tricep. You can see the striations. You guys can see all 3 heads in my arms. This is what actual muscle looks like. You guys can get 17-inch of biceps if you want, where you really don't see any definition and you don't look like you lift weights at all. But again, you want to do it with muscle. So it's going to take a lot longer to do. It's going to take a very long time to do. But if you think about it like this, if you think I'm wrong about these numbers, just think about it. If you can gain faster than, let's say, 2 inches on your arms for a beginner in a year, well, if you could do that, let's say you think you can gain 3 to 4 inches. Well, if you did that for 4 years, you go from 12-inch arms to 24-inch arms. That's impossible. No natural athlete has ever had 24-inch arms naturally. Again, even some of the top bodybuilding pros have around 21, 22-inch arms, and they're on a ton of gear. So just remember that it takes a ton of time. The reason why I'm saying it takes a ton of time, because a lot of people get fucking discouraged by their size of their arms. You go in, they hit everything, and they think, why am I not gaining size? Your arms take a ton of time to develop. So go extremely slow, bulk at a slower pace. The reason being, by only gaining 2 pounds a month if you're a beginner, 1 pound if you're intermediate to advanced, you will be able to bulk for a longer time and you will not have to cut. If you're a natural athlete, you always want to be bulking because you always want to be building muscle. The longer you have to cut for, the less time you're bulking, the less muscle you will be adding on. So again, I just said, how long does it take to build muscle? If you want to go from 13 to 15-inch arms, it's probably going to take you at least a year. If you want to go, say, 16 to 17-inch arms, maybe a year if you do everything correctly. After about 18 and a half, 19, you guys are probably going to be pretty genetically maxed. I have gotten up to 18 and a half inch arms. I was pretty darn lean. This time around, I go to 205. I want to have 19-inch arms and be very lean as well. So it takes a ton of time. Don't get discouraged. And yeah, hopefully I answered your question. If you have any other questions, comment below. I will answer them. Peace.